time. But it's wonderful to be here for lucky number 13. It is my favorite number. We love Halloween. We're very keen. We're going to bring you some spooky, ooky, delicious tea time today. And I am so thrilled you're all here to tea duel. Who has witnessed tea dueling before? Okay, excellent. Thank you, returning veterans. I know you're prepared. Let's pretend to the newcomers that it's very safe. Yes. I couldn't see you. I'm a flamingo. I was looking away.
Can you make sure that the people who want to are continue to raise their hands?
If you wish to tea duel, hands up in the air. Perfect. Thank you, my darlings. The Grand Arbiter is coming for your souls. I mean your sign-ups. Your sign-ups. I'm the soul stealer around here, naturally, as the ginger. We are obviously going to be very safety conscious. There are no possessions. We don't have any possessed teapots. That's absolutely a rumor, and no one can prove anything.
Well,
right?
Our exorcist is currently on sabbatical, so we better not have any possessed teapots.
Oh, that's right. We gave them a vacation. Oh, thank you.
They're only here in spirit.
So, yes, we have been informed by the wonderful staff of WWWC13 that if you are dueling with us today, please come stage right, or if you're in the audience left, and there will be some stairs that you can take up for safety. Please do not crawl on the stage. This has been a safety announcement. Thank you. Thank you. We're very safety concerned around here, as you can see. Not only do we usually have an exorcist on staff, even though they're currently on vacation, which seems like we maybe made a mistake given the weekend. You know, it happens. But also, we have stairs. Stairs are a wonderful evolution in safety features, so that you needn't levitate, fly, or use scaling regalia to get up on the stage. Now, if stairs are not your jam, we have one of the oldest pieces of engineering in the world. We have a ramp. But you need to let us know if you need the ramp, as we'll have to send you to the Butlers of Doom to escort you up the ramp. Yeah. Yes. And, once you're in the hands of the Butlers of Doom, you never know. Yes, Grand Arbiter.
Talk about the clothes.
The clothes? What? These old bits? This little, this tiny number? Whew, I'm just going to come out from behind it. I just thought I'd dress down a little bit today, and I was feeling kind of flat, so I thought I'd better add some elevation and maybe some bustle to my hustle. Thank you. So, of course, you may not know this, but I'm going to tell you. I make all our frocks, and I usually build from the skin out, and the Grand Arbiter is very kind and allows me to dress him as I choose.
What'd you call me this morning?
My favorite Barbie.
I've lost all control of my wardrobe. I merely live to serve the thread at this juncture.
Thank you. I really appreciate your cooperation in this matter, Grand Arbiter. Don't worry. Tomorrow's costume only weighs 50 pounds. You'll be fine. 50 pounds of rhinestones.
So I have our list. So everyone, are you ready to see some tea dueling? Okay. Team, are we ready for tea dueling tea business? Great. Excellent. So, we're going to start. Can I get a time call, please?
It is 11:30.
Okay, sick. That didn't take us a million years. Delightful. Okay. Madam, I'm gonna stand up here so that you can physically see me while you go back to our, the cave, as it were. Oh yes, your witch's cottage inside the space. So, folks, tea dueling is an ancient and powerful sport. Manaskew and I have our own sophisticated rules set that we call Western Territorial Style Tea Dueling. We are going to go through the rules real fast together. It's not going to be particularly complicated. It's not particularly hard. But Manaskew and I will walk you through the rules, and then I will call you up in pairs to the stage to tea duel. You will be given the choice of tea, and you will just be poured a little hot cup of tea, and we will begin the process, as it were. Make sure that you take your time up the stairs, as I don't need any OSHA violations, because I'm not sure how effective OSHA is at this current juncture. Yes, there's stairs. So, with that, I think, Manaskew, it's time for the not fully abridged, but still using the full power of your lung capacity to tell everyone the rules of tea dueling, and I will mime it at the front. We'll mime together.
Mime! We love a mime moment. All right, you should come to the tea table and meet your opponents soul to soul, eye to eye. Two mysterious strangers who are actually butlers will bring you tea. You should accept the tea. They will also bring you your armory, which are biscuits from the farm of Pepperidge. They are tiny, little, rectangular bickies, and you must hold them along one side, a quarter of an inch into the biscuit. Do not grab the biscuit. Do not put your whole hand on the biscuit. It is 2 fingers, and 2 fingers only. You may choose any 2 fingers you like, but some fingers are better than others. Some are a losing proposition. We will help you with that. All right? Now, once you have your biscuit, we will count to 3. And you, or dunk rather, and you will dunk your biscuit 50% or more into the tea for 5 whole seconds. We will count for you. You don't even need to count to 5. It's magical. Now do not dunk it and out. Leave it there. On the count of 5, we will say, raise your biscuits, and that is actually what you should do, actually. And once you have raised the biscuit, the duel has commenced. Now there is only one way to win at tea dueling, and that is to nom your biscuit in one fell swoop, 90% or more into your mouth. Do not throw it over your shoulders. Do not call in vampires to suck the tea out of the biscuits. Well, notice the vampires, all right? You must eat the biscuit, but there are 3 ways to lose at tea dueling. You may splash into your teacup, creating shame tea. We do not recommend drinking the shame tea, but we won't shame you if you do, all right? You may splatter onto any surface that is not your person, opening a rift in the space-time continuum and definitely letting out spirits bent on revenge. So be really careful with that one. The last spirits this weekend. And finally, most terrible is the when you lose your biscuit onto your person, covering yourself in shame. And we will have to banish you to the nether realms for 5 whole seconds while you are cleansed of your shame. Do you have any questions?
Where are the emergency exits?
The emergency exits will be found on the left and right side of the building.
They might be behind you. And your chair does not function as a flotation device, but you're in Arizona, so you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. Are there any real questions? Anyone who's never done this before? Do you have any concerns, my little friends?
We do have a question.
Yes.
Is there like a rating between a splash and a splatter?
The splatter has to be on the surface. Splash is in the teacup.
One beat the other?
Oh, it's
always losing.
It's always a loss. The only way to win is a clean nom. I've had many double eliminations. We have, after years of biscuits that refuse to break and biscuits that refuse to stay together, we have enabled a 3-limit rule. You have 3 chances to win. However, if 3 chances to win if there's a double knockout. So if a double knockout occurs, you have 3 chances to keep going. However, if both of you double knockout 3 times, that's it. Both of you are gone, eliminated. And that's it. I think we've covered all of our businesses.
So one last thing.
Okay.
This is our couples therapy as friends, sharing a microphone. So if you cannot eat gluten or sugar or anything like that, you can still participate in tea dueling. We will either assign you a second, or you may bring your own to eat your biscuit for you. And your opponent will also have to suddenly have a second. And honestly, I live for it, so don't be afraid.
Okay, so now I will take my list, and I will take my divine instrument. My divine instrument, thank you. Okay, I'm going to use the power of the boop machine to determine our player order. Boop! Boop!
It's like a very strong move.
It's a very strong boop. It's stronger than your average boop. A boop can last up to 13 seconds in the wild before consumed by predators. You do. But it's a doctor of philosophy. Can I get Madame Cluck and Sir Eric to the stage, please? And as they preamberate, please, can we get Butler Supreme? Butler Supreme! I called you upon the wind. Oh, look how handsome he is. Oh, so darling. Ooh. No, that's a me thing, not a you thing. Butler Supreme, can you please tell our lovely guests the teas that are available for them today when I hand you the microphone so that they can hear you?
So, for our black tea, we have the Grand Arbiter's Existential Despair.
Oh!
On the green variety, we have the Green Dragon, which is a blood orange and green tea mixture. And then we have the Desert's Dessert, which is a Rubios.
Excellent. Madam Cluck, what tea would you like?
Yes.
And Sir Eric.
Sir Eric?
The Rubios.
The Rubios. Do we have a Rubios? Yes, it's the Duke's Just Desserts. Duke's Just Desserts, yes.
Your teas are on their way.
Yes.
Now, Madam Cluck, you have dueled with us many times. Are you prepared?
Yes. Excellent. And you, Sir Eric, have you joined us on the tea dueling stage before?
Not here.
This is your first time with us. Where else have you dueled? At 13 years. We hear such lovely things about 13 years. Well, we're a little bit more rowdy and howdy here, so I hope you're prepared.
How do you feel about it so far? Is it disrupting your Midwest sensibilities? We don't want to be indelicate, but I am a blunt object.
Please choose your weapons.
Please choose your weapons. Well done. We have a dark horse from Madam Cluck.
A knight. It's a knight, but yes, it also is a horse. It is 2 things. And we have a bishop.
For Swiss precision!
This is going to be the challenge of our career to share this microphone. We're being really brave.
So brave.
Okay. I'm going to lean in and just scoot in close, and then we're going to lean into the microphone and be really close. Yes, we're a girl group now. Raise your bickies.
On the count of dunk, you will dunk your biscuit.
1, 2, dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and raise those bickies out. we've got some knuckle resting. Knuckle resting!
Madam Clerk.
There we go.
Clean hold, clean hold.
No knuckle resting.
Excellent.
You can't rest on your knuckles, just like your laurels.
Never be a knuckle rester. That's the worst in tea dueling. But both of these opponents are using a twisted grip. However, from Madam Clerk, we have the Liverpool.
Oh, splodge! Clean numb by Sir Eric! Emergency serviettes! Emergency serviettes!
Grand Officer, Madam Clerk has been sent to the abyssal plains. We must cleanse her for shame.
Yes. Madam Cluck, I regret to inform you that due to your splodge, you will be banished for a minimum of 5 seconds.
Are you okay?
Okay. Goodbye. Oh, no, it's so painful. Oh, the tragedy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and we're back. Oh, Madam Cluck. We are so sorry we had to do that. That is a deep challenge. It was a very haunted Vicky. It's true.
Indeed, it was haunted. But you did a beautiful job, Madam Clerk. Thank you so much for joining us for tea dueling today.
And thank you for being a part of the Yes and Club, for joining us for our ridiculous merriment. You, of course, will also receive a little gifty. But as the winner, you will also return for the next round. The winner will receive a handcrafted medal from the Workshop of Doom that has the hands of both Mad Askew, myself, and Bejeweled by Eve Riot. Very fancy. So please take your cup and your items. You can keep your teacup for now if you'd like to take it with you, and your bickies if you like.
Please bring your teacup back with you for the next duel. Madam Clerk, of course you must take your teacup, enjoy your tea, bring it back when you're done. And I know you're hungry for tea dueling. We will be tea dueling all weekend. So I hope we will see you again, madam. The haunted Vicky came for you. I saw it. I saw it jump out. It leapt out of your hand. It came for you.
Okay, can we get, and I have accidentally erased part of someone's name because I'm a very rude person. It's not Tabitha,
Very close.
it's
Talitha.
Talitha. I was like, that was not a B. Talitha, thank you. I just accidentally erased it when I was erasing things. And can I also get Sir Perry to the stage, please? Sir Perry.
Excellent.
Welcome to the stage, my darlings. Thank you for following our safety protocols as pantomimed by one Eve Riot of the excellent hands. Eve, who gestures professionally and sometimes whilst taking off gloves. Hello, Sir Perry. How lovely to see you.
I'm doing very well. It's actually Sir Thomas Perry.
Oh, Sir Thomas Perry. Oh my good. Are we familiar enough to be on a first name basis?
As long as you say the sir first.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Sir Thomas. Thank you. I wouldn't want to be overly familiar. And Sir Thomas, do you know what tea you would like?
Existential bread, please.
Oh, existential despair for Sir Thomas.
And Talitha, you are also going to go for existential despair. It's very in vogue. Despair is a little in vogue right now.
It is, Grand Officer. But you know what is not giving me despair right now? Talitha, your eye makeup. Is that even entirely legal to be this becoming on stage? Oh, how many souls and hearts have you broken so far today?
I've actually lost count.
I can imagine that. I can imagine that.
So now that we've got our biscuits, we've got our tea, I've got my list with appropriately labeled players. Once Madam has been served, we will begin. But you can take this time to peruse your armories, to select a bickie that calls to you. Those are all yours. Those are all the bickies you get. Evride is just inspecting. Don't worry. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. We have swag around town. Yes, please select a weapon. We have, can you turn it to face me? A queen and a bishop. Okay. Raise your bickies. 1, 2, dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise those bickies up. Oh no!
There was an instant breakage as that biscuit came out of the tea. There wasn't even time.
Yes.
That biscuit.
If it breaks before it leaves the water, it's considered a pre-break, which means that we can go to the next round.
Okay. We'll go again. Go again.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate the effervescence of your delivery. All right. Now that we have a fresh biscuit here, we've got the king versus the pawn. And let's just do a 360 on this biscuit. Make sure it doesn't have any cracks, any, possessions. Ooh, it looks good. It looks safe. All right.
The proletariat against the monarchy. Raise those bickies. 1, 2, dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise those bickies out.
And the duel has commenced. These are some good clean dunks. Excellent holds. We have the rude grip from Sir Thomas, as is his right as an aristocrat. He is, however, using the close-gripped Parisian hold with that rude grip.
He's also taken an exact 50% dunk, while Talitha has taken closer to 70, it looks like.
So bold, so brave, so fierce. We have got very strong biscuits in this round. I see very little jiggle.
Clean up. Winner, Sir Perry.
Well done, Sir Perry.
Excellent. I'm sorry. I just love having you just hold it, waft it from my face. Just hold it for me, Grand Arbiter. I'm too tired.
I can't be a Barbie and a mic stand.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Sir Perry, you will return for the next round. Please keep, that teacup. You should deliver it to the butler so they can clean it for you. Talitha, you were a fearsome competitor. Everyone, you should make certain to check out Talitha's eye makeup after the duel. Absolutely stunning.
I think.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I think she was an abyssal flirt.
I agree. Am I the mic stand?
No, I'm doing object movement, and I do hold my hand move object.
I guess. I mean, sometimes you can just have a... Thank you. Talitha, you are a brilliant duelist. Please enjoy your tea and biscuits. And come back and duel with us some more. 3 cheers for Talitha.
Okay, well, there we go. I need to get my... Okay. Can I get Philip and Madam Melissa Sherbert to the stage, please? Everything's fine back there now?
It's all good.
My tuchus is not exposed to the elements?
Your tuchus is safe.
You have a little lake formed on Mount Madam.
That's Fastidia.
That's Fastidia. She hungers from the deep. So, my darlings,
Are you ready? We're going into our third duel of the morning. And look at these absolutely stunning beings coming to the stage. Oh my goodness.
The formality. The poise.
Absolutely stunning display of good manners. All right, sir, madam, are you ready to duel?
Okay, Philip, I hear you're visiting for running a vendor location, assisting your partner in crime. It is Okasi Flowers? And where might they find you?
I don't remember. 86?
26.
26. In the vendor hall. Yeah.
And what kind of products do you sell?
We specialize in traditional Japanese cloth jewelry called Tsunami Zaiku. Everything is made by hand by Megan over there.
Megan will come up later.
Exactly, there we go. And this is actually one of the specialty items we have for the event. It's a Kinokome pumpkin.
Oh, so much lust in my heart right
I can feel my wallet burning. Okay, and Melissa Sherbert, I guess is what we're going with. I couldn't understand what she said, and I said, is it Sherbert? And she said, I guess it is. So I guess Melissa Sherbert, sweet and frozen-hearted, I suspect. Excellent. Melissa, do you have a tea in mind?
Despair, darling. Always despair.
Okay, existential despair. Is this your first time tea dueling?
It is.
Oh, that's very exciting. Or is this your first time Wild WestCon? Where are you from?
Wisconsin.
Very exciting. Well, welcome. We have plenty of cheeseheads here, so you are not alone. Some of our favorite cheeseheads are here.
And they brought us cheese curds. So nice. I feel so loved.
Okay.
I feel outdone.
Well, don't worry. You'll be fine. Philip, what tea would you like?
Well,
Do you need them repeated?
I believe you said there was a dragon.
There is a dragon one. It's green.
I would love that.
Okay. Can I get a dragon and despair, please? Which really is the describing feature of the last 6 months.
That's correct. Dragons and despair. That has been my life. Since June, actually.
Yes.
Yes. More like 9 months.
It's come to turn.
No, I give birth to it tomorrow. It's unleashed unto the world. Excellent. Thank you, Butler Supreme. Thank you to the Butler Extravagance. Please choose your weapons. Did you want to be able to sit, Grand Officer?
It's a dream and fantasy of mine to be able to rest my laurels, but alas.
No, I like you upright and uncomfortable.
That's what my dates say too.
I see we have my very favorite biscuit on this side of the table.
We have a lovely night here. Really just a lovely show of cavalry. And over here, we have a very normal, very basic biscuit that does not need to be described in full. It's fine. It's just a rook. 12 years. 12 years. It's a rook. We had a whole thing about it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Please raise your biscuits because my spirits have sunk into the earth.
On the count of done, you know what to do, I hope. 1, 2, done! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the duel has commenced. We have some excellent ducks here, good clean grips, good position. We have the twisted Belgian grip here from Philip and over here. Look at the poise. It's the Parisian fortification. absolutely stunning position. These are some very strong biscuits, but I see a little jiggle here, Grand Arbiter.
It is the giggle wiggle, a known problem for young tea duelists everywhere. But we do have a severe bend occurring on this as well. There's a bend in that horse. That horse is looking quite tired. Now this is where I talk about the most important rule of tea dueling. It's mouth to bicky, not bicky to mouth. So you move your mouth towards the bicky. That's the secret to the trick. Don't move the bicky, move your face. Move it like, oh, glass! Clean up! Melissa, what an incredible move. You really bent, really using the corset to your advantage to bend your body out, sort of like a cobra. You just, sort of like, very, very snake-like. I imagine that cold-blooded attitude comes from somewhere. Yes. The snake coiled in your belly, of course. Yes.
Please go ahead.
I was going to say, you are the victor. You will return to the Stasha. My darling boy. Valiant. You did expertly for a person of young tea dueling experienza. But the one thing that is important is knowing when to nom to avoid a collapse. Because you never know if they're going to successfully nom. But you did a great job. Madam has many nice things to say to you. I know, because I'm holding the mic hostage and she hates it.
My precious. Philip, I thought you did such a marvelous job tea dueling, but that biscuit had been ready to, crumble on you. The ability to keep it upright and going for as long as you did was kind of extraordinary. I expected it to collapse within 5 seconds before it did, and you were just like, no, I'm in it to win it. I'm a badger. I'm a biscuit badger. I'm not going to give up. Well done, you. Philip, will you return to duel with us in the future?
For sure, yes. This was wonderful.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks for being here. Please take your cup and your biscuits with you. Bring your cup back when you're done. A round of applause for Philip. Thank you. And a huge round of applause for our winner of this duel, Madam Sherbert. She's coming for you.
Madam Sherbert of the Frozen Serpent.
Yes. Oh, man, that's a great title.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah, good job.
MS of the FS.
Yeah, MS of the FS. Yeah. Ridiculous.
We're very silly people.
Yes, we are.
Professionally.
Professionally.
Can I get Megan and Madame Poisoner to the Stasha, please?
I love a poisoner, especially when they're not making our tea.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's not really it.
I will take this. Now, look, a poisoner is really handy when you're at a haunted party, or trapped in a dark mansion, or you've been abducted by a mad scientist. You really want a poisoner in your pocket. But you do not want them making your tea. Even if they like you, have they washed their hands recently? What's under their fingernails? Do you trust them with the teaspoon? Do they remember what the teaspoon is and what the arsenic spoon is? I mean,
Did they remember to bring their regular teapot or their secret poisoner's teapot?
there's just so much for the poisoner. But we love the art of poisoning, and we really respect this.
Just whack you in the face.
It's alright, I didn't need that shit anyway.
Oh, the formality, the respect.
We love it.
We love respect.
Welcome.
So, Madam Poisoner, I hear that this is your first time at WWWC13?
Welcome.
Yes, it is.
Excellent, and you are also from, you have tea-dueled before at, have you tea-dueled before?
I have tea dueled at TeslaCon and at 13 Gifts. And what Sir Eric didn't tell you is that he is the reigning champion at 13 years.
Oh.
Want to tip his hat.
I see. Oh, sneaky. We love it. Well, madam, welcome to our Rowdy and Howdy tea dueling. Do you know which tea you would like today? There is the black tea, which is existential despair. We have our green dragon, which is our green tea, and then the Duke's Delight. Duke's Just Desserts. Well, we know what that is, which is our Rooibos.
I shall take the Duke's Just Desserts, please.
Wonderful. Thank you, madam.
Megan. So this is some of your work that you're wearing currently, correct?
Yes.
Beautiful.
So all of you are going to make a stop down at their booth now that we've seen this incredible work of handicraft. Round of applause. Do as I demand. You will go there. You will look at them and you will long for them, and then you will spend your hard-earned lucre for lovely accessories, as I will be cursed to do as well, as Madam is already looking at it with a lust in her eyes that is a danger to my wallet and yours. But we are very glad that you were able to join us. I know it's hard to get away from the booth for a little bit, so I'm glad that you decided to run away and join us.
Thank you.
Do you have any preference in tea?
I believe I shall partake with the green dragon.
The green dragon. Okay. Okie dokie.
Grand answer.
Oh, thank you.
Just rip it out of my hand.
I'll just rip it out of your hands like a grave digger stealing from the corpses of the dead. That's how I like to spend my Saturday nights when I'm not sewing, actually. It's just a little pastime, a hobby I picked up about 100 years ago.
Yes, you're known for your love and desire for manual labor and dirt.
I like to oversee the grave digging. Is actually, I go and I do grave digging reviews rather than actual grave digging. I watch the four. I'm sorry, what was that?
It's an unboxing channel.
It is an unboxing channel.
Okay, please select your weapons. A king. And a bishop. Church versus state. I have fun names for them. It's a whole deal. I work really hard on them.
You crafted them in your own salon.
Yes, in my little haberdashery of weird isms. Okay, Megan, raise your biscuit. Madam Poisoner, raise your biscuit. 1, 2, dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise them up. Okay, we have 50% dunks on all of them, although we need you to pull a little bit because you have a little bit too on the nose. There we go.
Yes, there we go. Beautiful grip here, though, and I love the little shake. That shake maneuver is so helpful in tea dueling. Really spreads the excess moisture, although it's very dangerous because if your biscuit's on the verge, that will kill a biscuit very quickly.
Oh no! A splodge. Clean knob! Clean knob!
Look, both of these duelists brought a lot of form and flair to their noms. Madam, it's clear to me that you have excellent finger dexterity because you may have been splodged, but you caught the splodge. You caught it. You saved yourself. You caught it with such grace. It was a gorgeous moment of catching shame, but with precision. Precision, shame capture. Madam Poisoner, look. Clearly you have been training in the Prussian tea dueling camps. I can tell because that was some exquisite precision there at the end. Like, I don't know if you saw this, but not only did she nom, but silent nom. Gorgeous, well played. You are the winner of this round. Please take your teacup, bring it back with you, enjoy your biscuits and your swag.
Megan, we will not see you on the stage again today, but we will see Megan at her booth. Yes. We're going to look at these beautiful Japanese styled arts, just an incredible work of handicraft and skill.
Extravagance, I need your presence. Oh, you got it? All right. Never mind. I'm so sorry. You're perfect.
You're going to want to go up that way. Back around the way? Or you want to go up that way?
Down the staircase. Please, thank you both so much. A round of applause.
A round of applause for Madam Poisoner. Well played.
Can I get Sir Eric and Sir
Thomas Perry.
to the stage? A battle of knights seems appropriate.
I love a battle of knights. Sometimes they bring me presents.
That wasn't a present. That was a lance.
I mean, it was a lance that I then used to be a curtain rod, so it felt like a present. So,
Okay,
I
okay.
just mounted it on the wall next to the manticore. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, yeah.
It is hard for me to flirt with everyone and their accessories without the microphone, so I really appreciate the grand dancer being willing to share.
I am very generous and kind, it's true.
It's true.
I'm really a font of joy and pleasure to all mankind. Emphasis on the man part. So, Sir Eric, I feel like you hid some of your skill sets from us. I will be watching very carefully moving forward. We will be looking for tight corner pinches so small. I just am going to hold you to the standard with which you become accustomed.
Precision tea dueling. Sir Thomas, I know for a fact that you have been training, that you are a contender. You've got the eye of the tiger, as it were. You have been working with the lady scientists, I believe.
Indeed.
Woohoo! We love the lady scientists. They have developed engineering for hamsters, which I highly recommend witnessing on Sunday. But do bring your goggles, it is dangerous. They also, I understand, have rigged up a sort of obstacle course for tea dueling to help you train in the backgrounds of your manor house.
Definitely. There's Nerf bullets flying in every direction.
Better watch out. He's been zigging and zagging with biscuits, Sir Perry. All right. Now,
Would you like the same tea as last time, or would you like a new one? Oh, so you had Duke's Just Desserts. Yes. Existential despair. Desserts versus despair. Woo! All of our teas have been lovingly provided by Tea Punk Teas out of Texas. They're a lovely organization. They couldn't make it this year, but they would love for you to check out their website, teapunkteas.com, and maybe review, and order some teas.
yes, all of the ER endings of verbs with some T's.
Do some verbs on that website.
Woohoo!
We love verbs.
Yes, we do. Please select a weapon. We have a queen.
Versus a queen.
Oh!
Please raise your biscuits. On the count of duck, you know what to do. 1, 2, duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the duel has commenced. Oh my goodness, we had the shake off from our wonderful Sir Eric and Sir Thomas. Again with the precision hold here, but moving away from the rude grip to the manifold side grip
from Manchester. I love this maneuver, very classic.
One of the popular elevated holds, they both are doing a floating hold.
Yes.
It does require a lot more strength, but gives you more precision over the biscuit. Now we've got the buttressing fingers, a very popular maneuver here. Buttressing the fingers behind your original index to ensure that the biscuit is properly supported.
Excellent. It was really something that the Prussians developed. Clean nom to Sir Eric and clean nom to Sir Thomas. Well played, sir. You're going to stay right. No, you're not going to stay here. I'm sorry. I lied.
Go away. No, yeah, last round.
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
That's great. Well played. Thank you both so much. A round of applause for our wonderful gentlemen. Sir Eric, thank you for joining us from the lands up north. Beautiful dueling. We are so honored to have a champion, reigning champion from 13 Gears, and also a friend from Testacon. We love to have our friends from abroad join us.
Madame Poisoner and the frozen viper must return to the stage.
Where is our Madame Sherman?
She's coming up first. She knew what was going to happen.
She was ready.
She was moving. Her heart is frozen, but her feet are very moving with alacrity. Slithering, in fact, slithering onto the stage. It is the frozen viper, cold-blooded but not cold-hearted, sweet but still could give you frostbite, and super fruity. The only thing fruitier than her is us.
Well, real fruit salad at this point.
And Madame Poisoner has her own poisons at her disposal, ready to strike with many different poisoned creatures. We got Madame Askew's not looking at that, but she's looking away. Notoriously, Madame Askew is a notorious arachnophobe. In fact, she cannot actually observe spiders in any capacity. Every time I say the word spiders, she cringes in just such a way that her corset just tightens just a little more. But look at his eyes. They're very goofy looking. Look at the goofy eyes. They're very good. No, it's fine. It's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna take care of it. Wait, he has to taste my tea though first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's my poison detector. Thank you.
Very,
He will come hang out with me for the duel. It'll be fine. I miss my personal missus. So
Yes.
That's what I have to do in the meantime.
Okay. Would you like some more despair?
I would like some more despair.
Despair.
I am full up on the justice.
Okay, so we will need to get more just desserts to warm up the water.
Yeah.
So,
We must bring it back up to temperature.
or it will not be at appropriate legal temperature for standard play, as it were.
Whilst we are rowdy and howdy, we still do try and have quite hot tea for you to engage the chemistry of the biscuits.
Well, some of us like rules. Some of us. Some of us like rules and like how things are properly named. Some of us have a particular way of thinking that if an object has a name, we use that name rather than giving it a second, strange name that was not given to it but was thrust upon it.
And some of us like to have fun.
Yes, notoriously I am unfun. It's fine. I accept this burden.
But we still love you, Brand Arbiter!
I love me too. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You out there in the crowd, please select your weapons. With like a little alacrity. Not like an insane amount of alacrity, like an appropriate amount. We have a bishop, and we're gonna want to pinch at the corner, make sure it's like another corner, but like you don't need to do the corner or the middle, but it needs to be only the pinching mover. You don't want to side pinch, if that makes sense.
Excellent. Good pinches,
Good pinches. We have some. I'm a stickler for some very specific rules. It's a real It's a me problem and therefore a you problem. And I am sorry, but life is filled with terrible burdens, and I am one of them.
How can you break them?
I know, but if you break the rules, I will make a cry face. So don't. No, just to give us a sense of how crazy our last tea duels at Atlanta Steampunk Expo, or not Expo, but at Con Possible. At Con Possible, a man buttered a biscuit in front of me. It was the most terrific thing I've ever seen.
That's why we like seppuku in these.
Yeah, no, it was, no, it was wet and it was moist and it was so, it wasn't even cold butter, it was like room temperature butter. It was horrifying.
It was the Exxon Valdez of tea.
That's true. I mean, none of those things are good. Please raise your biscuits. Madam Q.
1, 2, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise those biscuits. The duel has commenced. We have some good, clean duns here, Grand Armand.
Yes, they're very good. We've got some clean dunks on both sides. We've got a knight and a bishop, the cavalry running circles around the bishops as we currently see. It's hard for bishops to run, in my understanding. If we were running, but maybe it's not a race. Maybe the bishops are just going to tame the horse with the power of God, I guess.
They like to sachet. Bishop sachet.
Okay, we are looking. There's some jiggling.
This is an exit crypt here, though. We've got the sideways engineer's hold here.
The frozen viper is fully frozen, immovable object, a statuesque even.
I'm just going to lean back like this so I can actually see both biscuits fully engaged with the precision here, because both of these wonderful ladies at our table are bringing some excellent poise and precision to their biscuit handling.
Although that knight is about to bend in half. It is so gelatinous. It is a wobbly little jello horse running around circles. Oh, clean knob! Clean knob!
Oh my goodness! Look at these two chaps! You are absolutely, both of you, stunning tea duelers. I have seen a lot of tea duels over the years, but you are both bringing so much grace, so much poise to the table.
So, thank you for your time. You have done excellently, as always. Hopefully we'll see you again, but please, we will now ask you to leave the stage. Can we get Sir Perry back to the stage, please? Yes. Or you can ask them to dump it, and then we can replace it with warm.
But also, we can see that.
Can we get a dump and refresh on this tea, please? Thank you. Let's call it a pour. A dump sounds much worse.
It's a wide spout.
It's a cleansing. Oh, now you're on my side. Welcome. Rather than being on over there, on that side. It's okay.
I'm here.
It's okay.
Madam.
We put the spiders on your side.
I'll remember when we're lacing your corset tomorrow.
You torture me anyway, so. She's like, he's definitely not put on 20 pounds in the last 5 years. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
It's all fine. I just stopped measuring you.
Yes.
I've used vibes.
The vibes. Well, the vibes that we're going for is the final for today.
Yes.
We're going to very quickly thank our staff. Mathematica. As we get tickets up, it's Mathematica, the cruncher of numbers. She's taken her frozen form today. Truly knew the vibe. And then we have, of course, our leader and commander, the Butler Supreme.
We can even see his knees. So scared.
course, we have the butler extravagance, who is moving with more alacrity than this, as I have 5 minutes before the show's
And of course, we have the Argent Peacock joining us from the wilds of the far north, bringing to us Raven Magic for the weekend.
And in the far back, trying to hide, trying to be secretive, but is sitting there and is in my direct line of sight, it's of course the Azars, our masters of organization and security.
And kind of everything.
They do a lot of stuff.
They do a lot.
They do a lot. Okay, this is it. This is for all the bickies. Well, at least 3 of them. Please select your weapon and a very shiny object. Everyone, a round of applause for all of our tea duelists today. We have the Knight versus nothing. An invisible object. An object of which there are no predilections. You're my favorite.
The movement is castling.
Yes. Okay. The movement is a castle. You can't do it alone. Like many things, like hosting a tea duel, I can't do it alone.
It's a team effort.
Okay, we're going to ask you to move your hat to the other side so that we can get the camera can see your biscuit business, if that's okay.
And also, thank you, audience.
Thank you, audience. Raise those bickies. 1, 2, dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise those bickies out. And the duel has begun. Oh, that is a very dribbly biscuit.
It's very dribbly, but did you see that shake?
I also think we have not a 50% dunk, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to do a reset. I'm so sorry.
Please nom your biscuits.
Please nom your biscuits. We're going to call it, because we have limited time, we're going to do 70% dunks.
Round that horse.
So we want 70% of the biscuits in the business. Pawn versus queen. Raise those bickies and we want 70% or more into the teapot. Teacup. That's right. 1, 2, dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise those bickies out. Now those are good 70% dunks.
Excellent.
They are considerably dunky. Clean, full dunks.
Yep, excellent grips here. Very clean grips. Wonderful. We've got the fortification here from Madam Poisoner. And again, we have this excellent Manchester approach from Sir Thomas.
Yes, you see, it's a reverse crenellations. It's sort of the rock of the handholds here by the Madam Poisoner. Really supporting the whole business with a very strong fist. Really the rebel of tea dueling. But we have, a severe bend. Oh, clean numb! Oh, Madam Poisoner really snuck in there to get that victory near the end.
Yes.
Would you like something?
Yes. Thank you. Sir Thomas, beautiful dueling today. You narrowly escaped a splodge. I was so impressed by your poise. So impressed, in fact, I would like our butlers to bring 2 tea tins of a small size to the table, please. You are each going to walk away with a tea, thanking you for your time today. And of course, Madam Poisoner, you have won the day and the medal for our first tea duel of the weekend. Now, Madam, this is your entry to the final tea duel, the championship duel on Sunday. Please be there to compete for the grand championship. Thank you. And Butler Supreme, do you have anything to say about our duels of the tea today?
Good job.
We have a tea for each of you. Thank you so much for your dueling.
If you are unable to attend, for any reason, please identify and send a second on your behalf. But for all of our tea duelists, we do recommend that you do come to the final tea duel because, of course, the final slot in our final is selected by the boop boop machine and is selected from all participants of the weekend. So please be sure to be there. You may be eliminated, but not forever. Thank you so much, everyone. We will be back here at 2:30 for compliment dueling. So if you have never done a compliment duel, there's more dueling to be had. So thank you so much for attending.